Listen, I had to stand up for this one. I haven't done a wrestling video, so just stay with me. What's up, guys? It's the ALE Double X Prince, and I'm here to talk about the Universal Championship and how it has failed as a championship. First of all, it looks like shit. It's just basically a replica of the WWE Championship. Switch WWE World Championship to Universal Championship and just paint the strap all red. That is the laziest design I have ever seen, and by far, this Universal Championship I've considered to be the worst championship in the history of this business. If you think back to all the championships that we've had in the past, even the WWE ECW Championship, the design was pretty decent, I would say, and even though I hated the ECW in the like late 2000s, 2008, 2009, at least we've had somewhat good matches with Christian and William Regal, Christian and Jack Swagger, Christian and Ezekiel Jackson. At least Christian had some good matches out of it. And then second of all, we haven't had a legit good match featuring the Universal Championship. Kevin Owens versus Seth Rollins on Raw was pretty good. That's probably the best match that the Universal Championship was on the line for. That's probably it. But let's look back at the history of all the matches that we've had so far. We kicked off with the introduction of the Universal Championship. It was shit. And then we had Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins at SummerSlam. Sounds like a pretty good match, right? Wrong. This match, it was trying to be a good match. It tried to be a classic good match, but the crowd just shat all over it. And I feel bad for these guys because these guys are really good workers, but damn, the crowd fucking ate it off. And it was pretty bad too. Like, really bad to watch the match. It was really awkward as deal, and that's their fault because the belt already looked bad. By the time Finn Balor won, despite having a broken arm, he didn't want to hold the belt up because they were booing him with that belt. That's a huge starter. Why couldn't they just bring back the World Championship? Matter of fact, I'll bring it back here. The WWE World Championship. Yes, in 2002, I want to say this. When the Invasion angle ended, they brought back this championship, and it's been held by Triple H, Batista, John Cena, Edge, Christian, Alberto Del Rio, Daniel Bryan, Sheamus, Randy Orton. Some pretty decent names, you could say. And I'm not gonna trash Finn Balor or Kevin Owens. That's not their fault. It's just the way that they've been booked. Now, Finn Balor actually got injured, and it's not his fault, but I'm pretty sure if Finn Balor was around, he probably would have been booked so shitty. Because think about it. If Finn Balor was still around, Seth Rollins would still be a heel. We would have countless matches with those guys that would get irritating as fuck. We'll probably end up getting Roman Reigns versus Finn Balor if that was the case. And that would leave Kevin Owens and Chris Jericho. Their team, they will probably take on the New Day. Hell, they could have probably even beaten that record that they couldn't beat last night on Raw. And fuck, that belt has just been shit booking. And trust me, when Kevin Owens won it, I was marking out. I even made an individual video for that. Triple H turns on Seth Rollins. And let me just say that Triple H and Seth Rollins should not fight at WrestleMania. It's going to happen, but the way it's been made, they should have just made it at Clash of Champions, Hell in a Cell, or even Survivor Series, It could have been one of those pay-per-views. I wouldn't even mind if it was at Roadblock End of the Line at this point, because at this point, it's been booked shit. That feud with Triple H not even showing up. You couldn't even have Triple H on the side of Kevin Owens. You have to get Chris Jericho, and nothing wrong with Chris Jericho. Probably Chris Jericho's best run since he's came back, honestly. But, damn, Kevin Owens has been booked like a shit champion. Because all he did is face Seth Rollins. Now he's taking on Roman Reigns. And I wouldn't be shocked if Roman Reigns holds the U.S. Championship and the Universal Championship. And the only reason why I feel that Roman Reigns is going to win is simply because Um, Roman Reigns is one of their hottest stars out there, one of their biggest stars there. And what better way to have Roman Reigns hold the Universal Championship? And he walks into WrestleMania like that, and I feel bad for that's gonna happen. I really wanted to see Kevin Owens versus Finn Balor at WrestleMania 33. We might still get it if Kevin Owens retains the championship at Roadblock, which I have a feeling he probably will, because Roman Reigns winning is a little too predictable and the crowd will riot the fuck out of it. But I just hate that Kevin Owens has been booked like a little bitch. Chris Jericho's always defending him. I mean, if you look at all the title defenses, which they've all been Seth Rollins at Clash of Champions, Chris Jericho came in, Hell in a Cell. I love the Hell in a Cell match that they had, but it just killed me when Chris Jericho walked in. They could have just made it a triple threat Hell in a Cell match, but no, they wanted to make it Seth Rollins versus Kevin Owens with Chris Jericho taking forever to get in. But there's just so many errors with the whole Kevin being booked like a chicken shit heel. And how sad is that? Kevin Owens last year beat John Cena in his very first match clean. He was holding the NXT Championship while going after John Cena. Hell, he's the first person to ever defend the NXT Championship on Monday Night Raw, which is saying a lot. He had a great match with Neville at that time. I still remember that. Sadly, he tapped out at John Cena at Battleground, and he tried to step up his game when he took on Cesaro. He went on to take on Ryback for the IC Championship. It was a decent run as IC Champion, but even the match with Dean Ambrose, I mean, they were okay, but nothing spectacular. Then this led to the Kevin Owens Sami Zayn storyline, which was easily the best run for him. Hell, Kevin Owens would look strong against Sami Zayn than when he took on Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. Like, even when Kevin Owens lost at Battleground, he still looked like a legit badass. I mean, because Sami Zayn took forever to win, and that was a fantastic match, easily the best match of the year for them. Well, besides the Fatal 4-Way at Extreme Rules, but that's like a whole nother video, which I'll get to talk about later. But hell, this championship should have easily came back, and I get that they want to make a new championship, but they fucked up with the Universal Championship. It is the worst championship of all time. You can think of any championship you want to say. Hell, even I don't know about the Divas Championship, the Butterfly Championship, that being a good belt. I mean, it's a shit belt, but I mean, you still had AJ versus Caitlyn, you still had Nikki Bella versus Charlotte, which have been decent matches. Alright, let me get this straight. Those matches are not as great as the Seth Rollins Kevin Owens matches, but they've been booked slightly better. And I'm honestly afraid to see who's the next Universal Champion. If it's Roman Reigns, I actually feel that that's the right call, and I don't want to say that because I really want Kevin Owens to be the top guy, but if he's gonna be booked like this, I really don't want to see him be booked like this. Hell, just fuck. And I'm pretty sure at the Royal Rumble we're gonna get Kevin Owens versus Chris Jericho if Kevin Owens retains, and that actually sounds pretty good. Just as long as Kevin Owens looks strong. Hell, if Kevin Owens retains the championship, this 2017 better be the year that they make that Universal Championship mean something. Hell, Finn Balor has been heard to come back. Why don't we have Finn Balor come back and come with a new design belt and be an actual good belt? Because these belt designs have been shit. The SmackDown Tag Team Championships and the SmackDown Women's Championship are basically the same belts that we normally got, but just blue. And the Cruiserweight Championship, I mean, the design is cool, but the whole thing that it's purple, it looks fucking weird. They could have just brought back the original Cruiserweight Championship, but yes, I am just disappointed how this Universal Championship run has been going. And I blame the booking, I really do. Hell, the WWE Championship ain't that great on Raw with the whole James Ellsworth being in that picture, but hell, even that has been booked slightly better because AJ Styles looks like a legit champion. Yes, he cheats, but he cheats in a way to win. and he cheats on his own. He doesn't have to get like Chris Jericho. You don't see him with the club. Well, then granted they're on Raw, but like you don't see AJ Styles with anybody teaming up with him. You know, he just his own guy. I mean, he even got in an argument with the Miz earlier tonight on SmackDown. So just know that WWE needs to fix the Universal Championship or just bring back this belt. Because this belt means a lot more than the fucking Universal belt. Yes, I cussed a lot, but if you guys know me, that's my usual videos. I don't know what I'm gonna do because this might be one of the last few videos I'm gonna get to this year, if not Roadblock End of the Line, because I'm gonna be busy with a lot of stuff. And I really want to plan to do the top 100 matches of 2016. I did it for the top 100 matches of 2015, but I don't know if we're still gonna continue to get good matches because Lucha Underground still looks like they could get good matches in December. Same with AJ and Dolph Ziggler are gonna happen. So many other stuff is gonna happen. So I want to see how that goes. But I definitely want to get some shit done. And I'm reviewing Star Wars maybe on Friday, if not Saturday. Cause I'm gonna go see it on Thursday. I don't know if I'm gonna get the review on Friday or Saturday because Friday I have to go Christmas shopping for some stuff late night. So, and Sunday I have a Christmas party, and then afterwards I have to go watch Roadblock. So I got all this big schedule. I'll get the top 100 matches of the year soon enough. I'm pretty positive my top 10 is like super legit at this point. But if not, just know that I might be late with some stuff. Anyways, it's the AL Lee Double X Prince. Subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and until then, I'm out.